Shiloh Hendrix. Did I scare you? Did I mess up your brain? Did I make you shudder under the bed? You see, I've been seeing this name pop up for the past 3 days, and I decided to actually look into it. Now, I don't like to look at common media or news. I really don't. It dreads me out. It makes me feel like my brain is coming out of my earlobes, and it makes my eyes explode. But I began to witness and watch a white woman just call a child the N-word. Now, this has been happening for eons, decades. It's very reminiscent of cases such as Emmett Till, where a white woman wrongfully accused a little black boy of whistling at her, and then the little black boy got lambasted and destroyed and completely annihilated by older white men, and it was horrifying. He was completely destroyed. It was a very terrifying case that happened back in the day. If you don't know about Emmett Till, it's a lesson in American racism and American propaganda and nonsense, and how the court systems are wrongfully built against black people, especially how it's systematic. If you're curious about that, that's the case of Emmett Till and how disgusting it was. So we're witnessing what appears to me to be a common day Emmett Till, but with the repercussions of society, but still the old voices of American racism shuddering through, if I could do a phrase of that variety. So I'm going to show you the pieces of the video that I thought were most important. Allow me to grab my headphones. Look at these bad boys. Look at them go over my big fluffy hair. Going crazy, isn't it? You'll love to see it. A little bit of a twist here. I can't actually show the video because I keep getting demonetized, but I really want to talk about a lot of stuff in the video. As you notice, a few things are going to be blurred out and bleeped out. So if you want to see the video, it is on Twitter. Just search up Shiloh Hendrix, and yeah, she says the word a few times. So just want to get that out the way. I can't actually show the video for some reason because YouTube is protecting someone for some odd reason. Don't know why that is. YouTube, I'm on to you. I know what you are. So yeah. So I'm just going to talk after that. Just enjoy this little cut right here. She said it back in. She said she's in Minnesota. She said it. She said it with her whole chest. She doesn't care. Now, you would assume upon hearing the word, you can see that she said it, that most people would say, okay, she said it. We get it. She's racist. Boom. That was done with anger, hate. There's no guessing. She didn't say it with a soft A. She said it with a hard ER. She said it as if she was referring to a certain tiger. That's Winnie the Pooh's friend with an N in the front. She said it with her whole body. Now, would you give this woman $12, $50, $13? Would you? Well, would you give her perhaps, let's say, $600,000 out of her goal of $1 million, which she may make? She's probably going to make this goal. Now, if you don't know what Give, Send, Go is, me neither. I just discovered this about 20 minutes ago. I don't know what this website is. It looks like a Christian GoFundMe because you can send prayers. You can pray for her. It's so cool. It's been shared. It's been prayed. It's 223,000 people have given. It's a big campaign, guys. It's a big campaign. And she needs this. Want to know why she needs this? She needs this because my name is Shiloh. Oh, lovely, God-like. God, bless the white woman, Shiloh. Bless her. So, and I have been put into a very dire situation. I recently had a kid steal from my 18-month old son's diaper bag. I apologize. I meant son. I said daughter. I meant son. I apologize. At a park. I called the kid out for what he was. Just say the word. You can just... We're amongst friends, obviously. You got $600,000. You're amongst friends. This is America. You should be able to say what you want. Just say the word you want to say. Just say it. It's okay. I'm here with you. Say the word. Just say it. Call him a spear chucker. Call him a watermelon munching baboon. Call him what you want to call him. Call him a menstrual puppet. Call him whatever you want. Call him a Tyler Perry actor. Call him whatever you feel like. Just say the word. Say it, you opaque orphan. We can do words back at each other, right? Retaliation, racism. We can do it back and forth. And that's the issue, guys. Because of the retaliation, because of the deep amount of retaliation, this is what happened. He then posts these videos online. And by the way, he has a history with law enforcement, we discovered. My SSN has been leaked. That's actually pretty drastic. My address and phone number have gotten out freely. My family members are being attacked. My eldest child may not be going to school, even where exercise has been exposed. Now, this right here, this is the sympathy right here. You said a bad word online. You said something evil to a child, and thus you get backlash. This is the consequences. While you do have freedom of speech in America, you can say pretty much whatever you want to. You're more than welcome to. This is America. We're a big melting pot of just beautiful, diverse people and a lot of cultural significance going on to the culture of how everything was built. You can say whatever you want to, but there's a consequence how people retaliate. You can say whatever you want to, but you can't control how people react. This is how people are reacting to Racism, because they're sick of it. They remember Emmett Till. They remember the horrifying nature of Ruby Bridges, about how it was horrifying for her to go to an interracial school. They remember the tremors of American racism, the history of it. They remember that, and they see it relegated in you with that word. It has such a powerful meaning. It's not if you said with an A. If you said it with that, you can spit it fun. Like, yeah, I listen to rap. I just love saying it. No rapper I know uses that word with the ER. No one does that. You can't even spin it that way. You said the word, and now people are retaliating in kind. So, this is what's happening. A big backlash. I'm asking for your help and assistance in protecting my family. I fear that we must relocate. I have 2 small children who do not deserve this. Right here, another sympathy card here. I have 2 small children who do not deserve this. Truly, they don't. They don't. They do not deserve to be raised by a woman who actively preaches racist propaganda. They don't deserve that at all. 100% agree to that. So we agree there. I'm happy we're getting a same mindset. It was good. I like this. We have been threatened to the extreme by people online. Anything will help. We cannot and will not live in fear. Thank you. So, gotta respect it. Gotta respect the grind set, the hustle. Gotta respect asking for $1 million. Really gotta respect all that. Gotta respect everything. Just gotta love the aspect of people donating to her. And I just gotta respect the hustle and the grind. I really do. And the span of me making this video, she has gained, I believe, an extra $1,000 in the span of me making this video. So people are still donating actively, and she's gonna be fine. This is the worst part. She's gonna be fine. She has a big future in right-wing media. She has a huge, big spectrum future. She's gonna be, yelling with Alex Jones about how this country is messed up. She doesn't have to worry about money for the rest of her life actively. She's gonna be fine. Her children are gonna be great. She's gonna go to a all-white school even. Who knows what's gonna happen? She's gonna be with her contemporaries, and things gonna be fine. And it's gonna be back to making America a once great America back great again. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be fantastic. She's gonna find a nice white man, and she's gonna cheat on him with a black guy. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what the world has in store for this woman and her future, Shiloh Hendrix? Who knows? Now, let's add some nuance to this. Do I think that it is fair to have your SSN leaked for a slip of the tongue, you being racist and things of that variety? Yes. I think it's a little bit extreme for sure. I think it's insanely extreme to track her down and harass her and things of that variety. But I do think people are sick of racism, especially when they actually get to see it, and people want to be able to combat against it, because back in the day, we couldn't. We didn't have the power to. We didn't have the ability to. So now we are using our ability to do so. However, people want to be racist. They want the freedom to. They want the ability to be racist. They just want that power. And I understand what it's like to have your power restricted. And you want your ability back. So you're fighting against it. You're voting with your wallet. Unlike Nintendo fans, you are voting with your wallet. You are doing exactly what you want to do. I'm giving this white woman money. Apparently, that's what they're doing. They're giving white woman money in order to say, hey, we know what it's like to not be able to say the words you want to say. And I have seen the funniest, most nonsensical nonsense on Twitter. Is just people saying, this right here is why white people are not mad at Shiloh Hendrix. It's because we see them fight all the time. They're responsible for 13% of the population, 1,000% of the crime. All the crime in the universe is black people. And they're so small, they're so insignificant compared to the white power. But we've systematically broken them. We've broken them systematically. We've destroyed them. And they still want to have a right to do stuff. The actions of a few are not actions of all. The vocal minority that has fights like this in malls and do this stuff is not every single black person. That's what's pushed on the media. That's not every black person. Not every black person fights and does all nonsense like that. That's not every black person. It can't be every black person, but that's what people think because the media pushes it. That's what happens. And even I see somebody saying, just look at this guy right here. He says, yeah, regarding that Shiloh Hendrix situation, hit the mom who had her kids steal from bags to the mall. Sorry, I apologize. I suspect this woman and her kids got caught. She will use gaslighting and pretend to be highly offended to transfer the blame to the victim. Now, this is a horrifying thing. This is bad, and I hate this. Her kids are stealing from other people. This is really bad. This is disgusting. I do think that's messed up, and this woman should face prosecution. The very thing you guys want on the right wing, where you say you want people to be judged individually, and you want it to be individual basis by merit-based things, this is merit-based thievery. It's not black people. It's this black woman. It is not all black people. I do not judge all white people for the actions of a singular white person, but you guys want to be a collective really bad, really bad. So you guys want us to judge you all together. When we do judge you all together, you guys get mad and say it's not that, but you guys do the same thing back to us. It's insane. It is retaliation against retaliation, and it doesn't get anything solved. It does not. It doesn't do anything. It is insane. It's weird. I hate it. it's stupid. And I would say at first I was thinking maybe it's not racism, maybe it's something other. But if you look at the donations, and their names they're using and stuff of that variety, average white man, white lives matter, anonymous giver, stuff like that, all the stuff like that, it's just, this is what it is. It's just a race war, and it's happening everywhere all the time, and it's exhausting. It's stupid, and I hate it. I'm not a fan of the race war that's going on. I'm not excited to be a part of it. I'm not excited to witness it. I don't want to be here always arguing with people about the race war and politics all the time. It's draining, and it's stupid, and it's going to keep creating situations like this where you're going to realize that, I think Norm Macdonald said it best, where he said, well, white people are richer than black people, right? And you're going to see this overwhelming droves. How is racism rewarded? Racism is rewarded because America's racist. That's why. That's what it is. I don't know what to tell you. And people often say, I don't see racism. This is weird. I don't see racism. I do. Because I'm black. I see it all the time. You don't see it. That's fair. People say white privilege doesn't exist. And white privilege doesn't mean you get a bunch of money for stuff like this. That's not white privilege. This isn't white privilege. No. This is something. White privilege is something worse than that. White privilege is not the abundance of opportunity, such as the money she's getting. It is the absence of obstacles. If this happened other way around, one might say, and let's say I call somebody an opaque orphan. Let's say I call somebody a pagan pastry. Let's say I call somebody a cum cricket. Let's say I call somebody a children of the chalk. Let's say I did that, all right? Let's say something of that variety. Let's say I called somebody a mayo monkey, a mayo maggot, one might say. So I call somebody a sun dodger. Somebody call somebody sunphobic. Naturally, I'm not going to get canceled for that because they fear me. They don't want to get canceled themselves. Don't want to call me what I just said. But I couldn't get enough money for doing that. Low-key wish I could. That'd be great. But I can't. Because I don't have the retaliation mentality. It's a fight against a fight against a fight. It's a protest to a protest. Back in the day with Emmett Till and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, a lot of white people said, well, you guys fought already. You guys got your rights, so you're fine now. You can have the law say that you can't be racist. You can say that. You can say, without a shadow of a doubt, if you're racist, this is bad. People will still be racist because that's the mentality of America. White first. And that's okay. That's America. That's what happened. That's how you guys got where you were. And that's realistic. That's what happened. That's history. That's the history that's trying to be erased right now. That's the history that's trying to get destroyed in our schools and stuff like that. That's the history that needs to be taught. That's what needs to be taught. This is a moment in history to show that even if you say racist words, racists will support racist. And we're too small as black people. We're 13% of the population. We're not huge. We're not a large amount. We're not going to be able to fight against this all the time. We can try. We can do our best. But we need allies. But allyship gets annoying when it becomes a burden. When we constantly insult and berate white people, this is what happens. They fight back. They get sick of being beat down. Because you can't tell somebody, hey, be on my side and you suck. You can't do that. Black people have to be uncomfortably kind, but not putting our face in the dirt and allowing disrespect to happen. But we do have to be kind, and that's hard. And that's why the anger, it feels so prevalent. That's why the anger feels so loud, because black people have to be kind when we can't. And it's hard. It's agitating because we see moments like Shiloh Hendrix. It's weird. It's a very weird situation to be in. But hey, we about to make another millionaire. We about to make a woman become a millionaire. Am I right, guys? I'm disgusted by so much right now. It's disgusting. It really is. It's gross.